I'm the Blu Ray Hunter, Jonathan Mooney. I'm here with.
Paulie Presents, known as the Moo Cow. Moo.
All right, and so we're doing another haul video for you. The last haul video for a while. Not sure when, we're doing a video on, like an update video on Indie Film Cafe, so check that out, and it'll actually give you all the information that's going on, so you can be filled in. I don't know who Phil Din is, but sorry, bad joke.
He's gone away, Mrs. Torrance.
All right, so there you go. So the first, we're gonna go like I'm gonna go. He goes. I go. He goes. And the first group of movies I got are from Walmart, and these are the $5 bin, which is actually pretty decent.
Oh, you took out all the porn videos you were gonna get to.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Well, there's no porn in Blu-ray though. Like that would
Could
be
be, for all I know.
I mean, I don't know, man. Do we really need a
4K?
high definition 4K porn? I don't know, 3D, like IMAX.
I mean,
like,
I think they
man.
have it online, but I've never seen it released.
Okay. Well, there you go. You never seen it released. All right.
Well,
anyway, so Neighbors 2.
Okay.
Which I have the first Neighbors, and Neighbors 2 is okay. I rewatched it. It was funny. A lot of the same jokes and stuff and gags and everything, but now it's just like they're dealing with the sorority instead of a fraternity. I'm like, okay, so after that they can't really do anything like else. You know what I mean? Like it's like after that it's done, I think. And then Queen of Screams.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it.
I know.
I think it's got I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I know you're not a fan of, which they are turning into a TV series, by the way, which is interesting. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I guess if they can make it work. And James Wan is producing it, so that's awesome. Vacancy is in it too, and so is When a Stranger Calls.
And I like When a Stranger Calls.
Do you like the remake?
Oh, no.
Yeah, these are all the remakes. These are all the updated movies.
I like the original.
Stuff. No, this is not the original When a Stranger Calls, but what's her name? But it's got Camille Bell, Brian Garrigy, Katie Cassidy. Oh, I love her. She's just adorable. And Clark Gregg. So
Okay.
it's a fun little pack of movies, I think it's really misleading calling it Queens of Scream because it makes you think it's Scream Queens or something, so it makes you think it's got something to do with the TV show or whatever, and, of course they did that on purpose.
Right.
But then I got a Nicolas Cage triple feature.
Yay!
Can't go wrong with that. There's one he did with Nicole Kidman called Trespass, another one called Bad
Oh,
Lieutenant.
God, the remake of Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah, by Werner Herzog, so I guess he came back to do it. It says Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, and Stolen, which I think must be it's a Nick Cage. It looks like Taken, basically. So technically, it is stolen on two different levels because they stole the title.
Right,
like basically,
right.
the idea of the title.
Not the bees! Not the bees! Oh, God!
Yeah, he is an interesting man.
Oh, yeah.
But
Thank God for Nick Cage.
I know. Thank God. God created Nick Cage, And I got some Criterion movies. So Criterion had their, basically half off thing. And there was two movies by two different directors that I don't own all of their movies yet. I'm working on it. I think by October I should, if I'm able to get some more. So Days of Heaven.
Terrence Malick.
Yeah,
Yay.
Terrence Malick movie. I'm excited.
Good stuff.
Malick or is it Malick? I thought it was Malick.
I always said Malick.
Okay. Well, there's no two L's, so maybe it is Malick. Terrence Malick movie. It's got some cool commentary by Billy Weber, the editor, art director Jack Fisk, costume designer Patricia Norris, and casting director Diane Crittenden. Audio interview with Richard Gere, and video interviews with Bailey, Bailey? John Bailey, the camera operator, and the cinematographer Haskell Wexler, who is very famous. He's done a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And actor Sam Shepard. So It's got some good stuff in it. The Notorious, directed by
Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock, of course, starring, what is it? Okay, I was gonna make sure it's in there. I didn't feel like it was in there. Starring Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman.
Is it in there? I don't feel it.
Yeah, but it is, and Claude Rains is in the movie, and it's just wonderful. It's one of my favorites of Hitchcock. It is really good. There's a drunk driving sequence that is just really kind of like would not be able to be made today, you know? Yeah, because it's just they push the line on like it being comedic, you know? And like these days, people take that stuff way too seriously. Don't think it's very funny and blah blah blah. Which I mean, it really isn't when it comes to like other like real life, you know. But when it's a movie or something, it can be kind of
Too soon.
Yeah. So then I got a 4K release of The Purge triple feature, The Purge, Purge Anarchy, and Purge Election Year.
Keep on purging.
Yeah, apparently keep on purging. So that's what they should have called it. This 3-movie collection. But it's got the 4Ks and the Blu-rays and the digital HDs of all of them.
Haven't seen the other two. The first one wasn't bad.
First one was pretty good. I liked it. The second one was I think is a little bit better because my opinion on movies where the central place is just one location,
Right.
and everything. I just don't like it. I just feel like I'm trapped and claustrophobic, and I'm always claustrophobic. If there's too many people around me, or if I'm just in one location for a movie or something, I really don't typically like it. That's not how I write. That's not how I watch things. I don't even count Clerks like that because at least there's 2 stores that you go to.
Right.
And then there's also his house that you see in the beginning and the funeral home. So there's more than one location in that freaking movie. People always say like that's a one location kind of movie. Nope. It's got like 4 locations.
Plus the roof.
Yeah. So the only movie I think I've talked about this before, but the only movie I really like that is one location is Tape by Richard Linklater, and starring Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke, who are actually married.
But Lifeboat.
Oh, Lifeboat. True. Okay, Lifeboat as well. Lifeboat was just on the Lifeboat. I thought they might have gone into the other boat too, but no, they didn't. So yeah, they're only on the Lifeboat, which I mean, as long as it feels like a play and I can like be along with it, I'm okay. And I mean, plus it's Alfred Hitchcock and Richard Linklater, 2 of my favorite directors. So I like, as long as I feel comfortable with it, I can watch it. Even Tarantino for Reservoir Dogs didn't just do the one location. He had other places that he could go in. So I'm not and that was the thing I was telling you about Witch House. The first Witch House movie was all one location.
And it becomes problematic, especially when you're a young filmmaker. You don't have a big budget. Is you tend to shoot where you can, and sometimes you can only secure one location. But the thing is, what you got to do to fight that is you do your pickups in just different places and just have little cutaways for different places, just at least give the illusion that you're more than just one place.
And I think the Purge may have done that a little bit, like the first Purge may have gone a little other places, but I remember it just being in that one house and everything, and the whole idea is
Most
like
of it, yeah.
that, and I just feel claustrophobic. I don't know, even thinking about it. But the Purge 2 and Purge 3, and I haven't seen Purge 3 yet, so I can't wait. But Purge 2, I know for a fact, was like everywhere, and that was super cool because you didn't know when somebody was going to be able to come and kill somebody and things like that. It was just so, like, it's wide open, and that scares me even more. So.
Okay, so for my first group, I got a doubles feature here. We have Penny Dreadful Season 1 and Penny Dreadful Season 2.
All right.
Yay! So, loved the Penny Dreadful series. It was really, really good. There is the third, I believe. I'll have to get that. Really, really good show, and I know it's on Netflix, but you never know. So, at least I've got the physical copy then. Then we got one of the Soska sisters movies, American Mary.
Well, they both did it.
Yeah, I actually really liked that movie a lot. I thought it was very cool. Good enough that I would say was worth a Blu-ray. So
They
I saw it, I grabbed it.
they are directing like the Cronenberg remakes. They're
That's what
doing
I
like
heard.
Rabid and a few other, so
That'll be
good for them.
interesting. Then we have, this is one I got from Scares That Care,
That's
Ed
right.
Wood's Orgy of the Dead.
I
Woohoo!
forgot. We were
Oh,
talking about that
yeah.
earlier. This is from Vinegar Syndrome.
So breaking my hard and fast rule about not having stinkers on Blu-ray, Ed Wood is an exception. I'll always get someone like Ed Wood or Ray Dennis Stechter. If they come out on Blu-ray, I'm getting them.
Oh, which tell them about what you heard from Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh yeah, so Vinegar Syndrome, when we were there talking about them, said that they actually have some of the adult-rated movies that Ray Dennis Steckler did. That's all been bundled into one Blu-ray. So very, very cool. So I'll definitely see about ordering that, and that'll be on a future one. So very, very cool.
All right.
Then finally, I've been waiting for this. Finally got The Hunger. I love that movie, The Hunger. It's one of my favorite movies from the 80s. Finally comes out on Blu-ray. It's going to look dynamite in Blu-ray. Can't wait. Absolutely fabulous. One of my favorite movies. So couldn't wait for that. Pleased as punch to get that. Then I found this one. This was a cheapie that I got, and it's a classic, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I think I liked that movie a lot better when I was younger. I still think it's a pretty good movie, but to have it out on Blu-ray, can't beat that.
It's got a commentary by William Goldman, by the way.
There you go, your buddy.
Yeah, well, I have that, but I have like a triple pack with Butch Cassidy, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly,
Nice.
and Magnificent Seven, the original.
Outstanding.
So yeah.
All right.
When,
Next, we have a pair of Werner Herzog films. Two of my favorites from him, as a matter of fact. We have Encounters at the Far End of the World, which is where he goes into the Antarctic. It's really, really beautiful movie to see. It's just incredible. And to have this on Blu-ray is going to be mind-blowing. Can't wait to see that. And then equally mind-blowing, Cave of Forgotten Dreams, which is about the prehistoric cave art that they found in France. Absolutely fabulous. He went down there with a 4K camera to shoot it, and it just, I saw it in the big theater. It was fabulous. It was absolutely gorgeous. So getting this on Blu-ray is another thing that I've been trying to get my hands on. So finally got it.
is Werner Herzog still alive?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, so my last haul's all from Scares That Care, so I'm going to show you the one non-Vinegar Syndrome movie that I got, because when I heard Vinegar Syndrome was going to be there, just like Texas Frightmare, when we talked about my haul from there, I think that was one of the last hauls,
Right.
Or whatever.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was May, haul. I talked about the Vinegar Syndrome movies I got from there and everything. I got to meet the person there, Brandon, who runs it. He's wonderful, just a great guy. And so he he had sent me show me some stuff that I needed to get, and did a really good deal. It's like 3 for $50, and I had to take him up on that. But there was a lot more schlock there that he wasn't.
Because I would love to have gotten the Blu-ray or the
DVD.
DVD version though, but they were doing the combo, so you were getting the DVD, but you're also getting the Blu-ray, and
You still get a DVD.
Right.
Whatever. Anyway, I got Scar 3D, which we got at. There was a table that I found when our buddy Joe and I and Lenore were walking around, and we saw this table that had like a bunch of movies, and I was like, oh, I think Joe noticed those. I'm like, what's these?
Good for Joe.
Yeah, and so I was like, hey, there's movies, okay. And I was like, I don't think Paul's seen this, and Paul was downstairs, and so we started looking, and I grabbed this, the Scars 3D, because I have it on DVD, but I don't have it on 3D, and it comes with the 3D glasses.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
So you can see those scars in detail.
I know, apparently. Scars can come at me. But yeah, so this stars like Kirby Bliss Blanton and
Hey, Kirby.
a bunch of other people. I think a chick from May, Angela Bettis is in it, and what's his name? Christopher Titus.
Kirby's got to stop being in movies where she gets attacked and harmed.
I know.
She has to be in a movie
Poor
where
girl.
everyone just treats her really nicely.
Yeah, she doesn't like that. She'd rather get
I
treated
know.
harm, man. But anyway, Anyway,
Makes me feel bad.
all right. So first one I'm going to mention is from Vinegar Syndrome. Is a movie by Adam Rifkin, who, if you might know him from like Charlie Sheen's movie The Chase with Christy Swanson and a bunch of other Detroit Rock City. He also did the Burt Reynolds movie. And actually, I tweeted a photo of these movies and I mentioned, tagged him in it, and he retweeted it. So thank you, Adam.
Nice.
Appreciate that. When the filmmakers actually, love it and do well on that. So
That's always fun.
Yep. Psycho Cop Returns, which is a sequel to Psycho Cop, which I've never seen Psycho Cop, but I figure I don't probably need to see the first one to watch the
Just
sequel.
go outside.
Yeah. There's Psycho Cops everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on it. There's commentary with the director.
Oh,
There's
that's cool.
interviews. Yeah. I mean, no, Vinegar Syndrome always gives you like lots of special features. They're packed. Witch Trap, directed by Kevin Tenney, who did Night of the Demons, the original Night of the Demons. And this stars like all these movies are gonna be with Linnea Quigley, apparently. So just get ready for that. So it is directed by Kevin Tenney, and it's got like video interviews, a group commentary track, and audio interviews. So check that out. Also, what's always cool about all of these, open it up, reversible artwork.
Yay.
So you want this one?
And they had some fun stuff. They had like one DVD that was, it opens, instead of having it like this, it was on the side and you opened it up that way.
Yeah.
That was really cool. They're doing some interesting things over there. So definitely check out Vinegar Syndrome. They've got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And then Nightmare Sisters, also starring, Linnea Quigley, but also directed by David Dakota, who also, or Dakotu, I don't know, you can't, I want to hear him actually say his name at some point, so I'll know how to
Interview.
actually say it. I'll be like, and, I'm here with,
You.
David Dakotu, or whatever. I think, okay, I'll keep that to myself, never mind. There's something I was going to say, but it spoils something, so I'm not going to say it. So yeah, it's got commentary track with David and actress Linnea Quigley, director, introduction, alternate feature-length TV version, which is interesting for Nightmare Sisters, and it stars Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer, Brink Stevens, and Dookie Flyswatter.
Those are the three great 80s scream queens.
All in one movie again.
Yeah.
So another movie with all of them in it. And then Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace.
I don't know those movies.
Those sound like very Skinamax type things, which I think is what it is. It's like, lots of new boobs and like,
Boobs and gore.
No, I don't think gore. I think
No?
it's like a thriller.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
thing. Yeah.
So boobs and goosebumps.
Yeah, kind of thing, yeah. So, two erotic thrillers. So, yeah. So, Linnea Quigley's commentary track with both of them on both films, director introduction for both films, and a video trailer for Murder Weapon, and outtakes for Deadly Embrace. So, there you
And
go.
I would love to have those movies on DVD. Just, the Blu-ray to me is just, I don't know. I just have heartburn over spending extra money on that. You know what I mean?
Well, my opinion now is that, like, even if I had them on DVD, I'd want them on Blu-ray because Blu-rays are harder to scratch.
Right.
And plus, I'm just getting tired of DVD. Like, I'm kind of doing less and less DVDs because I got so many of them. I would rather, like, build up my Blu-ray collection, even including with ones that aren't the greatest.
And
But
I will say that at least in Vinegar Syndrome's case, they're going the extra mile. They're adding in all the commentary. They're adding in features. They're adding in extra stuff,
Right.
which makes it worth it. So if I was gonna break down and start doing, movies like that, they're the ones that they're one of the groups that I'd be buying from. But because there are plenty out there that you go and you just get the Blu-ray. That's just the bear movie and that's it.
a bear movie.
Yeah, that's just no good.
It's a movie with a bear.
Yes, a naked one.
Yes.
So my final group, Oh, so once again during the big sale over at what was it, Barnes and Nobles, they had a number of things on sale. So
Oh wow.
this one was 40% off, so I figured I might as well add it to the collection. Maltese Falcon.
Sweet. And it's got some special features on it.
Yeah.
Like commentary with Bogart,
I'm
biography.
honestly not the biggest Humphrey Bogart fan. I think he's somewhat overrated, and some of his movies are kind of overrated in my opinion. But of the big three that he's in, this is my favorite of the group. So I figured Maltese Falcon, gotta like that.
Yeah, well,
And
like I
Peter
said,
Lorre, and you know, it's got a lot of good stuff.
it's got
in it.
makeup tests. I mean, it's got some cool special features. Definitely worth
So,
it.
This one was not only like, this was like 70% or something like that. They were practically giving this one away. So I didn't have it, and I always liked it, so Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. Well, once again,
Classic.
another Western, like we talked about Westerns earlier on
Right,
Indie
right.
Film Cafe.
So this one was supposed to have been on the Indie Film Cafe DVD, but I forgot and put it in with the group of Blu-rays, mainly because it's coming out in Blu-ray with Criterion, and I got all excited because it's one of my favorite movies of all time, and it is Matewan, which we actually did for Film Freaks.
Which
right?
will be coming out very soon.
Yeah.
Like I think Friday. So
So
get ready.
fabulous movie, and the fact that it's coming out on Blu-ray just is absolutely fantastic. It's just a phenomenal movie. A lot of John Sayles movies need to come out. It's a shame that you can't get a hold of them. But so this one's kind of a placeholder. So I'll be getting the Blu-ray version of this soon.
Awesome.
So can't wait for that. And then we're going to end with my little group of Criterion Blu-rays. Some of my favorite movies. First we have Ghost World, which I love to death. I just can't say enough wonderful things about it. Steve Buscemi was great. Thora Birch was great. Scarlett Johansson. First time I'd seen Scarlett Johansson, she blew me away in this movie. Great movie.
Wait, you've never seen Scarlett Johansson?
What was the first time I'd seen it?
Oh,
Seen her.
seen her.
When I saw this in the theater when it
Oh,
came out.
okay. So that's the first time you ever saw
Right,
her.
right.
I was gonna say you never seen another movie with
Oh,
her. in it?
no. But when I walked away, she was one of the people I was like, oh yeah, this person's gonna be someone.
Yeah, no, I agree. She had her performance I think outdid Thora Birch's. Like I think Thora Birch was good, but I think like she kind of played it like I think I felt like that was a role that would have been normally given to like Christina Ricci or something. And I think Christina Ricci honestly might have done a little better, different of a job, like maybe a better job. I don't know. I liked Ghost World, but I really liked Scarlett Johansson.
She was
in it.
fabulous. She really was.
wonderful.
She took a smaller role and really made it shine. I can't fault Thora Birch in there. I thought she was great.
Okay.
I liked her better than that than I did in American Beauty. But next one is a classic, Cat People.
Cat
Val
People.
Lawton. One of my favorites, film noir from the 40s, horror noir. Absolutely fabulous.
Nice. Cat
Yay.
People.
And then we got a couple of my favorite Stanley Kubrick movies. We got Barry Lyndon, one of the most beautifully shot films ever.
I was gonna
ever.
buy this at some point, and
Oh, it's gorgeous.
and I probably still will. Maybe in October. I don't know. Will depend on money, or whatever. But I don't know. Like, and we'll get to that one in a second. But I don't know. Like I'll
You
have
need to see this
I'll have to
film.
watch it.
Have you never
first.
seen it?
No.
Oh my God, yeah. That is a movie where you're watching it, okay, you're on one level, yeah, you're watching the movie for the story and all that, but you're really watching that for the cinematography, for the direction, for the way that it was made. It's one of the most beautifully shot films ever created. It's like watching a series of impressionist paintings go by. The lighting was just amazing. They had to get a special camera lens from NASA in order, because he shot a lot of these things in candlelight. It's just absolutely stunning. So definitely check that out. You'll like it.
Okay.
And then one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Stopped Worrying and Learned to Live the whatever it is. It's a great film.
Have you ever heard
Black comedy.
my opinion on this movie?
You probably didn't like it.
I did not.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I
So I
love it.
watched it with my dad years ago, and I was trying to like watch movies that I've heard of that I just hadn't seen. And Doctor Strangelove was one of them, and I think I rented it or something. And we watched it, and my dad was laughing his butt off. And I was like, this is just not that funny, like, to me. It was not my humor. It was not my thing.
Very black humor.
I know, but it wasn't, like, maybe I just didn't get the jokes at the time. So I do eventually want to rewatch it just to try it again, but, like...
Peter Sellers was amazing.
I don't know. Like,
and George C. Scott. Who knew George C. Scott was so funny? It was great.
I don't know.
Monsieur, I can walk!
See, I mean...
What a great movie.
I gotta watch it. Peter Sellers, I mean...
Yeah.
You know, he
Tour de force.
He usually sells me on everything, because he's really freaking good.
Sure.
That was a really bad joke, but there you go. See, I guess that's the stuff I laugh at, is the bad jokes.
Yeah, no.
It's like more intellectual.
Give it another try. Give it another try.
I definitely will. It's on my to-watch list. I probably will buy it. Even if I don't like it, it is a part of cinema history. It is a comedy that kind of, like, very political comedy.
Watch it, then you can see it before you buy it. And then I get to see it again.
Are you trying to sell me on a Criterion watch?
Always trying to sell you on a Peter Sellers Criterion watch.
Okay. Well, we'll have to talk about that later.
All right.
All right. Well, that's it. I guess that's
All
it
right.
for our hauls. We had some pretty good ones. You know, I really, even though Paul doesn't like stinkers or whatever on Blu Ray, you know, or whatever, I got some stuff that I think is like pure, you know, pure good stickers, you know, like these are just fun movies.
Well, they're good independent films, is what they are.
Exactly. So yeah. So if you are a fan of independent film, please check out vinegarsyndrome.com.
There you go.
And check them out. I think that's what it is. If you look up Vinegar Syndrome, some people have never heard of it.
Oh, I know. Well, that's just it. I mean, everybody knows, at least we should know, Criterion. But there are these other groups out there who are restoring films. Arrow, Kino Lorber, Severin. There's a bunch of groups out there who are doing really good work with a lot of films that just simply people have either forgotten or they just never got released on DVD. But there's a lot of good stuff happening out there.
Exactly. So thank you
it out.
guys for checking out Blu Ray Hunter. Check out the Indie Film Cafe update.
Yay.
We will be telling you guys what's going on with Blu Ray Hunter, what's going on with Indie Film Cafe, what's going on with all the different fun stuff that we've got going on. And
Jonathan will continue to talk into his soda as he does so.
I will. Woo! All right, so that's it. So
All right.
thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.